Hello, welcome to TinaTalks show. It's me, your host, Adam Wachiko. It's a pleasure having you come to yet another episode on TinaTalks show. If this is your first time of coming to this channel, I want to say thank you so much for coming. And if you are a returning guest, I am saying thank you so much for continuing to come and support me on this channel. Now, like I've said before, TinaTalks show is a platform that is designed for you. You see, yes, a lot of time we all want to be on Oprah talk show. But you see, not all of us can reach that, and this is why I've decided to set up all this platform where you can share your amazing story. Your story. I do personally believe that the beauty of who you are today, the beauty of what you are doing, is the story behind it. When you share this on, that is what people are more attracted to. The experience, the knowledge, the wisdom, what you have been through, that is what people are more attracted to see. Now, this is exactly what my next guest is going to be doing. He's going to be sharing his knowledge, his wisdom, his understanding, which I do call the greatest legacy. If we share this to somebody, we are actually passing on what I call the greatest legacy. Because this legacy, sometimes we think that the greatest legacy is the properties, the houses, the money, the cars. We want to pass this on to somebody, to our family, to our children. Listen, the best legacy that you can pass to anyone is the experience, the knowledge, the wisdom, what life has taught you, how you become who you are today. That is what will motivate, encourage, inspire someone that is out there who, yes, want to move from A to B, but yet they don't know how to get there. Your story might just be that inspiration that they are looking for. And this is exactly what my next guest will be doing. He's going to be sharing his amazing journey, his amazing story, how he became who he is today. He is an international music artist all the way from Italy. Now, but before that, I would like you to let's take a break and then we'll come back, okay? Yes, thank you so much for that short break. Now, without wasting much of our time, my next guest, like, listen, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want to encourage you to subscribe, because not only are you going to be seeing him sharing his amazing story, you'll be able to follow him through my link. You see, I'm going to give you guys just a little glimpse of, just a little taster of who he's all about, okay? So you know who I'm talking about, okay?
Abjos on the beat.
Auntie Shaggy, what is the question of the day? Oh yeah, eat me, Aquara Kumbem, Jesus. I know my level. Mama, what him about to? I came from ghetto. Say you know my story. Mama, what him about to? Let me I'm a logo. One mopo. Cash and carry. They just feed darling tea. Versace Gucci. They are she poppy. E-money, you get money. So many enemies they rise for you. Dangote, you carry money. Ebelebe, carry go. Ice Nation, you make sense. Too much money, you dey play sense.
Holy days, so I'm talking about, guys. You see this particular track, you can always find it on his YouTube channel, which I'm going to be putting the link. You're going to see all his social media platform. You can follow him and listen to the full track. Listen, the track that I've just played to you is just a taster. He's got a latest release. But you see, let me not even take much of your time. Let me bring him up all the way from Italy to join us here today. Yes. Hello. Abjos himself.
Hello, greetings everyone.
Thank you so much for coming to TinaTalks show. It's a pleasure to see you. By the way, you look amazing. You look like you are in your castle, yeah? You just chilling, relaxing. Yes, thank you so much for coming to TinaTalks show.
Thank you. Greetings everyone. Yes. My name's Abiola Joseph, popularly known as Abjos Beatz, aka Babalosha Beatz, or Babasa Repeat. You know what I'm saying? Great, thank you. I'm a producer, I'm an artist. Okay, we're gonna get there. But first of all, I want to say that I really do appreciate you. I appreciate you for, I know you are a very busy artist out there. You always busy, but you created this time to come to TinaTalks to share your story. So I am not taking that for granted. So thank you so super much for coming. My pleasure. Thank you.
Now, like I've always said, when I had the privilege to speak with you the other day, I said TinaTalks is a platform that is set up so you can share your amazing story. How did you become Abjos? How did you become an international music artist? And when we share this, that is the beauty of who we are today. And so, but before that, yes, I know you've just introduced yourself a bit for us. Okay, yeah. Yeah, are you a rapper, songwriter, or a pianist or something? Jazz. Tell us a little bit, introduce your music, what you do with music.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a music producer. Majorly, I'm a producer, a multi-talented instrumentalist, and I play virtually all kind of instruments. I play piano, I play lead guitar, I play bass guitar, I play drums, and I play saxophone. So
amazing.
I'm a full-time musician. Wow. So I'm not just an artist. So I produce.
It's a business. Yes.
Yes. And I've been able to work with A-list artists likes of Olamide, Skills, Terry G, Durella. Many of them.
Amazing. That is great. Wow. Your audience, you see, I've got someone interesting on the show today. So before he starts to produce, collaborating and producing for all these artists that he has worked with, where was he? Where has it been? Now, we want to know, before you started doing all this and becoming a full-time music artist, can you share with us your how did you grow up? How was your childhood like? Tell us. We want to know.
Well,
do you have siblings? Do you have brothers, sisters?
Yes, I have two sisters and I have a brother.
Okay.
I have a younger brother, I have a younger sister, and I have a senior sister. So I'm the first son of the family.
You're the first son, the Okpara.
Yes, and I'm the first musician in the whole family.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Now, when you guys were young, I'm always very interested in our childhood, like how was it like? Would you say you grew up with privileges, or you grew up with struggle? Like personally, like me, I grew up not privileged. I grew up, in Nigeria, I sell on the streets, roast corn on the streets, carry bread and chase the bus drivers, those when they are traveling.
Yes, I understand.
So I did all that, So I came through the ditch, you know what I'm saying? So I always like to say, listen, my journey wasn't easy, So would you say yours was kind of okay? Because some people, they didn't experience that. So would you like to share a little bit of when you were young, or what, how was it for you?
Yes, when I was young, my growing up wasn't as stressful like as other people, because my parents, although my parents are not that rich, but they always want to support me in everything I do. You understand? So
Amazing.
when I was 16, 17, when I told my parents, I called my dad. I said, I love music and I want to really, go into it. He said, I want you to read your book, like, because then I was in commercial class. So, he supported me. He supported me. He was like, okay, no problem. I'll buy you a piano so you can start with it. So then in my church, I was part of the choir, so doing the music thing was easy for me.
Wow.
So my growing up was not really stressful.
Amazing. That's good. It's good to know that everybody have different journey. You understand? Everybody have different journey while we are growing up. Yes, your father, I want to know, did you request that you want to play music? Were you first interested in sounds, or was it that you started singing? And how did you know?
The only thing that got me interested was the piano. The piano. Whenever I see someone playing the piano, I'm like, man, I can do this thing, but I can't do it. So I always want to go there and try some melody lines.
Like you curious. You're curious.
Yes, before I met a brother called Binga, so he was the one that actually put me through on running some major scales and the elementary stage. So.
Wow, amazing. So do you sing?
Yes, I sing. Wow. I'm an artist too.
When did you discover that a lot of people discover that they can actually sing on a different when they were young? Some it was maybe in secondary school, sometimes in church, or somebody said, oh, you've got good voice. So when did you begin to understand that I can sing?
See, the other thing is, let me put it this way. Yeah. If you are a full-time musician, and if you are a multi-talented instrumentalist, even though you don't have a voice, you don't really have that voice, with time, you work on your vocals. Like me, from time, I wasn't a singer like that. But when I went deep, into music, I went to music school where I learned, the theory and practical aspect of it. So that was where I discovered my talent as an artist. So, and I started working on it alongside with the production. While I was producing for people, I was also working on myself.
So how old were you this time? Were you a teenager? Was he like?
Yes. I was, 18 years or so when I started the whole thing.
Yeah. You are a multi-instrumental. Yes. You play a lot, and you also play. Is it jazz or is it saxophone?
Drums, yeah. I play drums. I play saxophone. I play lead guitar. I play bass guitar. And I play piano.
I wish I could hear that one right now. I love saxophone. I love sax. I love it.
I play auto sax.
I love it. Like when he's playing, I just a little hint of it. I'm just thrown all over the place. I love saxophone so super much. Yes, it's really good that I remember we're talking and you did, about church, is it? You began from the church.
Yes. So I started from the church, as a pianist. You understand? So I started as a pianist. Then after a few years, I started learning the lead guitar. Yeah. So I was living at Yanopaja in Lagos. So there was a time I left Yanopaja to Bariga, and that was when the whole thing changed. You know, I had some friends then in Bariga, Blessing, IK, you know, they are professional instrumentalists, professional. So when I called them, they said, guy, if you want to do music, you need to come. No worry, we know, just come. Leave that your area. So I left area to Bariga for a couple of years, you know,
So
and my
for
coming
someone,
back was
sorry to cut it, just for the audience that is watching.
okay.
So Bariga, Yanokwaja, is it somewhere in Nigeria?
In Lagos, yes, in
In
Lagos.
Nigeria, Lagos. Okay,
Yes.
okay. So it's a town called Yanokwaja. So you were in Yanokwaja and they said if you want to make music, you have to come to where?
Bariga.
Bariga. So what is the
Yes.
difference? Bariga and Yanokwaja. What is the difference?
It's very far.
Ah. Is it
It's
that
very far.
is it that that's where it's happening? Is it where
Yeah, that is Bariga is like a center, you know, where we have you know, some contemporary guys that play classical music. You know, in my area, what they play is they play juju, they play wedding, you know, this life. But you know, I had to like change. I changed area because my friends in Bariga, what they do is they do professional music. You understand? So like IK is a lecturer in one music school. So I had to like, okay, no, let me go further.
Yeah.
Let me go further. So meeting them was so, you know, was something I really love because they took out time they taught me what music is. And that is what I'm really enjoying today.
Yeah, that's good. You see, what I've learned from that is that sometimes we need to make that move. We need to make the shift. You know, if you want something to change, you have to change something. You know,
Yes.
and the people that you are with can impact in your progress in life. You know, where you live in the other side, it's more of like a wedding thing. You know, on the low key, but your ambition was to do something much better. And I'm sure you had to make everything possible to make that change. You need to, if you have to pack, you know, you did everything. It wasn't just I moved there. I'm sure there was a lot of sacrifice also.
Exactly. So in 2010,
what did you have to do to move to that place? Did you move permanently because it was far, or did you just move down there?
No, because then I was still with my parents, you know. So I just told them I'll be traveling. They said no problem, no problem. So I left for a couple of years.
Yeah. Or you left for years? Why?
For years, yes, for years. I left for years.
Because of this music thing.
Exactly.
So would you say you sacrificed a lot?
A lot, you know.
See,
to become a professional musician, you know, it takes a lot of hard work.
Yes.
You know, it's not something you can just wake up and be doing. It takes a lot of. I've been doing music now for like 18, 19 years.
Wow.
I train choirs too. I train singers. So, and this is what I use my time. You know,
and all this training choirs and training artists and training did it start from Nigeria?
Yes.
Tell us about
I came to Europe. It's not up to 3 years.
Are you serious? Wow.
Yes.
Are you
it's not up to 3 years
for yourself? Wow, amazing. So tell us the journey of training these people. When you started to train them, was it as a result after you've learned, or was it naturally coming from you to kind of train these people? Did you learn to train them, or is it out of passion?
Like I told you, I went to music school. I went to music school where I learned how to train choirs. And another thing is my passion, you know, it's what I really love. Even Tina is what I do, Tina. If I'm recording an artist, I'll have to like take him or her through some vocal drillings. You understand? You know, teach them some melody lines, take it this way, don't take it this way. You know, it's part of me. And I studied accounting education in Lagos State University. So teaching is, you know, is my hobby, is my thing. I love it.
Passing on knowledge.
Yes.
What you know, you want to share it. Amazing. Now, on this journey of you, from stage to stage, from Nigeria, from this, sometimes did you? Sometimes we encounter some challenges, and your family supports you, which is a very good thing, because a lot of people did not get that. A lot of people have to fight, like they have to fight to get their family to understand, Mom, Dad, this is my passion. Sometimes they will say you have to become a doctor, lawyer, scientist, all those things, but you'll be finding it very difficult to pursue your dream. Now, good thing, your family were there to support you. What about friends? Because there's another challenge that most artists face. People will talk you down. Did you experience friends talk you down, or say you don't know what you are doing? And how did you experience something like that?
Yes, I did. And that is, I call that the drive.
Okay.
And not only that, there are friends that out of jealousy, because they can't do what you are doing, so they always want to talk down on you, like, what is it doing safe, and I call that a vitamin.
I love that.
I call that vitamin. So it's a very good thing to me. If you are hating on me, or you are kind of jealous, I would rather push hard doing my thing. That means what I'm doing is very good. So
Yes.
So that's one of the major things. If you want to be an artist, you want to be a full-time musician, you don't have to listen to what people say, and that might bring you down. It can kill that zeal.
True.
So sometimes I love it when I hear people, whenever I see people, throwing out 8 words, I sometimes it's a drive to me. So it's part of the game.
How do you see the where they throw hate? Is it on social media? Is it from behind you?
Even on social media, yeah. Okay, there was a time, I think a couple of months ago, some guys came on, and they came on live video on Facebook, and that has happened several times. Not even them, Well, but whenever I see things like that, it moves me.
Wow.
And it makes me believe more in myself. So it's a normal thing. It's part of the game. If you are not ready, to understand, if you are not ready, it's better you don't just go into it. But once you are ready, you don't,
I believe you. Once you are, if you are trying to climb that ladder of success, you need to find a thick skin for criticism, because people will criticize you. Definitely,
they must do that. Definitely.
People will criticize you. So if you're not ready to take criticism, don't even try to pursue any career, because you get people who believe in you and you get people who don't believe in you. And I like what you said. All this negative energy that may come from people talking and everything, you use it as a driving force.
Yes.
A vitamin to actually fuel you to even do much better. Which not everyone has that ability. Now, can you tell us, how did you come to that conclusion of using the negative, or what I usually call the stones thrown at you, and use it to build your mansion? Tell us, what was your experience that gave you that knowledge, that ability to do that? Because not everybody think like that.
Most times if they say something about you and you always want to reply them, you always want to go online and do some write-up, I see that as distraction. So, and for you to get to where you are going in time, it will be a little bit difficult, or it will take more time. You understand? So that is why you have to keep that focus 100%. So
you speak.
I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect 100%. You understand? But if you throw 8 words, and if I listen to what you say, at least I should be able to pick 1 or 2 things that I know. Okay, let me work on this. Let me work on this. The other things he said is just out of jealousy. And, I move on.
Amazing. I mean, you are a man with wisdom, honestly, to know that, because some people don't know how to use it. I personally, I've learned to use it. The more you talk down about me, which the more I feel that people are kind of envious or something, it drives me to even do more, because when you are not on the same level with people, they are bound to be jealous, they are bound to be envy.
So I see that as a normal thing,
Yeah.
Although it's not normal, but if you live here in Europe, you have to get used to it. It's a normal thing,
Yeah, you
whereby everybody want to, like, they just want to say something, even people that don't even know you. And most of these people, there are people that we have not even met before. You understand? So, and if you, it's just the focus, the focus.
Yeah. If you are focused, you will not be thinking about what people are talking, isn't it? Yeah, great. Now, I want us to thank you so much so far for sharing that with us. And, I'm sure the audience, you've learned something from this. No matter the challenges, instead of using it and go crying about it, use it, as he said, as a vitamin. Use it as a vitamin. Like, let it be, use it as a drive. Let it be the reason why you say, you know what, Una never start to talk.
Now we'll talk tired now.
You understand?
And another thing is, I'm not even the talking type. So if I'm talking, I can
see, I'm literally dragging the words out of your mouth.
I just want to listen, and that's what I love doing. If you say you can talk, and we don't want to talk, I can see. I can listen. 2 hours, I did listen they go. So yeah, I'm not the talking type. So I just want to, if I have something in mind, or probably I have a goal, or probably I'm doing a project, I just want to get that project done. That's why if you like talk up and down, no worry.
Now you know, Abby, amazing. Now we're going to, like I said, thank you so much so far for sharing that with us. I'm sure the audience have learned something. One of the skills while you are progressing, you don't listen to side talks. That is amazing skill. Now we want to talk about, your music now. Okay. Now, your first ever, one of your first release. I know that in Nigeria you've been doing instruments, your first ever music, did you start in Nigeria or was it in Europe?
Yes, I told you. The whole thing started 18 years ago. That was in Nigeria. And I came to Europe in 2018. I came to Europe 2018. That's about 3 years ago.
19, 20, 21.
So I started doing my music professionally in Nigeria. All the whole Elite artists I worked for, it was in Nigeria.
So your first album, where did you produce that?
No, I have not released album yet. Or probably you're saying the ones I did for artists.
No, okay. Let me play the one I want to talk about. The one.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me.
Okay, you mean single?
Yeah,
single.
Singles. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
That was released in Nigeria. Bishelu.
Okay. That was released in Nigeria.
Yes.
That was it your first one? Was it your first time?
That wasn't my first song. And like I said, initially, the full interest was based on production. Okay. So sometimes if I write song, I always call on artists, guy, come Alpha, listen to this song. Do you like it? Baba, this song makes sense. Okay, don't worry. I want you to sing it. That's how I've been doing my thing from time. I write songs for people, yes.
Wow, amazing. Yes. Amazing.
So
I'm going to play this one to the audience to listen to. Are you going to tell us about it and when it was produced and your experience with it? Okay. Audience, take a look at this one.
It's another classic from Abjos the Beatmaker.
Brand new, straight from the whole room. Abjos know where we did get it gone like that. Kolori buruku mabami tulaye. No matter where you be today, Rarashi, they go still forget you. If you lose God, oh my God. they go still collect you. If opportunity show for your side, my guy, Chaleo, I beg no forget me. Nobody bad. If you get the money, no case. So nobody good. I go where the bless man, oh, eh. I got the way they bless man, oh. If you get your money, make you know this. Tomorrow get you belay, overthinking, slow down, you go run crazy. Oh Lord, I don't come again. He be me where they be saying on the rain again. Now we done the ball again, instead of making paper. See your haters later, shave it off your hairs if you hating. Hey, life up against that, yo. I cover myself with the blood of Jesus. Hey, if everybody get nobody jealous, share you know if it's stubborn.
Hey, that's a beautiful song. That is a beautiful song. Now, our audience, you can listen, you can continue to listen that on his social media platform handles. I'm just going to put it up there so you guys can follow him there on all his social platform. You can listen to this track. Now, tell us about this music, this song. Is it your first?
No, this is not my first song. This is not my first
song.
This
one?
This song, this is Aye.
Okay.
This is a reality song which I featured, a mid-tempo song. I featured Snowway. He's a rapper. He based in Italy, Torino. Okay. So he's based in Torino. So the song is, if you listen to the whole song, I took few lines. I just took few lines. So when I did the beat, I called on Snow as a rapper. I said, "Guy, I have also come listen to this beat." I was like, "Man, I love this thing. I wanted to sing." So I wrote the chorus of the song. I wrote my verse, and I asked Snow. I told him to take the chorus, and also to sing, 2 verses on this one. So I just took few lines on that song. You know, and that song talks about Koloni buruku wa ba mi to laye. Person when you don't spoil, make you know waka near me.
I mean, you know what? You don't want spoilers.
But person when you don't spoil, make you not go spoil my own. So it's just very simple. That's just the meaning. So, and I told Snow, guy, I just write something on this title. So, within 1 hour,
it was done.
Be able to finish the song.
Amazing.
That song.
Amazing. You know, I'm gonna take you back to this track before I play your latest song, Mola. Yeah. I want to know the story behind this. I'm very the one I played first. I want to know the story behind that one because I think you probably were by yourself on the video, so tell us about this one.
You mean Mola?
Abjos on the beat.
Auntie Shaggy, what is the question of the day? Oh yeah, hit me, Aquara boom bam, Jesus. I know my level. Mama want him about to. I came from ghetto. Say you know my story. Mama want him about to. Let me I'm a logo. One mopo. Cash and carry. Let us be darling tea. Versace Gucci. They are she poppy. E-money, you get money. So many enemies they rise for you. Dangote, you carry money. Ebelebe, carry go. Ice Nation, you make sense. Too much money, you dey play sense. Tell me why we no go buy Benz. Tell me why we no go fly jet. Davido, Okochioma. Oshemo dupe. Ona mi lego, ofu mi lowo. FEC director, Ice managing director. I know my level. Mama want him about to. I came from ghetto.
Hey, I love that song. You know, sometimes
really,
I tell you, you know what? Sometimes the song that will give you a hit, a song that will bring you to the limelight, is most of the time is the one you don't expect.
Exactly. And this one was just a freestyle.
Is the what you don't expect. That is what will be pulling the weight. Honestly, I've heard artists say that the song that actually brought them to limelight is the one that they wrote it when they were in primary school. They just wrote it down and they sang it and just drop it in the computer there. So one day they just played and boom, that was it. Is there any story behind this song?
Well, there's nothing much, but this song, Interlocal. Interlocal is a freestyle song.
It's beautiful.
It's a freestyle song, and I recorded that song. I think I recorded that song 2019, early 2019 or so, early 2019. So when I recorded the song, I left the song on my system for like a year.
You know what I'm saying?
And there was this artist that came from Napoli. So he came from Napoli. So it was like, because that's how I do most times. If I record songs, I will leave those songs on the system. If you come as an artist, probably you don't have a song, or you want to buy a song or something like that, then I will play it for you. So I played that song, Interlocal, for that artist that came to us that day. And when he listened, he was like, Papa, now you sing this song. Papa, now you sing this song. Now for a year they sing this song. Calm down. What you have to say, Papa, I love this song. You need to release this song. So, you know, he forced me to release that song. And when I released that song, it was awesome. This song gave me an award from France.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm giving an award, that's the song I'm going to take. Yes.
This song is more or less like a party song.
Which is something that is coming up anyway, you know, in the future. I'm keeping it on the wrap. Okay.
To let you know that this song is just a freestyle song. If you listen to that song where you hear names. So this is the song that I just use as a freestyle, you know, to hype my own people, you know, my friends and all that. You hear Brother Shaggy, you hear the video, you hear so many people, so many names on that song.
Wow. This is, I mean, it goes to show that you are a talent. You are so talented in what you do, and I don't think you even know the magnitude of that. But I'm sure, you know, there's somebody behind you that understands, that knows which we're going to get to that point in a minute. You know, so yeah, that's quite amazing. Now let's go straight to the latest one, okay? Which is your Mola. What is it? Italian? Is it Italian word?
Mola is just a slang. Mola means money.
Yeah. Okay. Money. Okay, because I'm gonna find out what mola is. What's mola? Is it mula? Mola? How do you pronounce that?
Mula. That's the right pronunciation. Mula. M-U-L-A. Mula.
Yeah, mula. Mola production is amazing. But before I start to hype and the audience say, what are you talking about? Guys, I want you to see this latest song. It's an amazing, I mean, some people, they've been in Europe for how many years and they've not been able to produce something such. I mean, at least listen. I mean, let me just show them. Let them, guys, just take a look at this one. I mean, you're going to tell me a lot happened in this music. Okay.
Oh, no. Some get talent with no money. Who get money, no one make you come body. Suffer no they give, but they make you stronger. Motivational speakers forget the blunder. Yeah. La Lord say I don't want your story. Yeah. Permanent, I don't want your story. All your friends, you don't they get your money. All the summer boys, don't they fire money. Time to collect. Before I be the bend down, select. But I make you connect. Shine your eyes, but I know use your head. Where the money there? Where the rubber there? All my friends for holiday. Them they feel like it.
Where the money day? Where the rubber day? All my friends for holiday. Them they feel like it. If you chop money, you go run for sofa. Who get money pass you no matter rara. You go not to avoid the poverty. It don't matter bless me with property. Oluwa will bless you with the milli. Yeah. If you shower me with the Billy, I go Mr. Billy. Plenty money, I be money, no be like Kanini. Yeah, for Surulere that time, oh. I ain't touching the number of me data, oh. Even family follow me drag, oh. They say make a double my house, make a japa, oh. Ale, hallelujah. Uriba me shemo fashion bamula. Billy, I go Mr. Billy. Plenty money, I be money, no be like Kanini. Yeah, where the money day? Where the rubber day? All my friends for holiday. Them they feel like it. Where the money day? Where the rubber day? Friends for holiday. Them they hear it. Money good, oh, money good, oh, money good, oh. Baby, you must make it, you. Money good, oh, money good, oh, na, money good, oh. We must make it, yeah. Sexy mama, I be the like your style. Sexy mama, I be the like your way. Sexy mama, I be the glad of you, oh baby. You too fine, oh. You too sexy, oh baby. Where the money day? Where the rubber day? All my friends for holiday. Them they feel like it. Where the money day? Where the rubber day? Friends for holiday. Them no hear it. Where the money day? Where the rubber day? All my friends for holiday. Them they feel like it. Where the money day? Where the rubber day? Friends for holiday. Them no hear it.
Amazing song. I clap for you there. Amazing. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's such, the production is amazing. Where was this shot? Where was the video shot? Was it in Italy?
The video, Mola video was shot somewhere in here in Italy, Novara City.
It looks like in some Bahamas, somewhere in Bahamas, and really nice. I mean, whoever that produced that production was really classic, you know, really nice. Everyone really.
The video was produced by TTY. TTY, no,
TTY produced it. TTY.
Yes, that was the guy in that video, the one I featured on that second verse.
Wow. Oh, he's there. He's there.
Yes, he's in the video. He took the second verse. TTY. I mean, the video director. Yes. TTY, big you up. You've done so well. You've done so well. Amazing. Yes. Hopefully, TTY, I'm going to see you on TinaTalks show soon. Yes. I mean, tell us the inspiration behind this Mola. What inspired you? Mola. Let me go by the title first. Mola.
Exactly.
Means money. Benjamin's Ogo, Ego, Kudi. Anything you can give it. So, Mola is a mid-tempo song. Yeah, that talks about money. How good life is when you have that money, when you have rubber. You understand?
When you have rubber.
As an artist, when you have money.
Where
the rubber
Where the Mola day? Hey.
Oh, my friends for holiday, them they feel like me.
You know what I mean?
So,
yes.
As an artist, with the Mola, it will, it will stress you to get to the limelight. It will stress you when you have the money and you are very good as an artist. So money is inevitable. It's mandatory. We all need that money. We need that Mola. You know.
We need that Mola.
So as a man, when you have the money.
Where is it? Oh?
So we are looking for the money. Where the money do? Where the mullah do?
Where the mullah day? We want to see him. Like where the rapper day? You know, what do you say? Sing that. Sing it for me.
Where the money day? Where the rapper day? All my friends for holiday, them they feel like if you get money, you go run for suffer. You get money pass, you no matter rara. The goal na to avoid the poverty. You want to bless me with money. So I will get you with the million. Yeah. If you shower me with the Billy, I go Mr. Billy. Let the money, have the money, no be like a nini.
Hey, amazing. That is awesome. Beautiful song. I love it. Audience, you can catch this song on his social platforms. I've just put a link there. You can follow him on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, on all social media handles. You can find him there. Now, what we want to know is behind everything, you know, there's somebody, you know, pushing it and encouraging it. Now, are you are you signed up to a record label, or do you have your own record label company?
Yes, I have my label, which is 99 Records.
Amazing.
Yes, which I have a couple of artists under me.
Okay.
Under the label, that is likes of Numero, Kelberry, Chris Banty.
Amazing.
And I have a comedian too.
I wish I could sing. I would come to you so you can sign me up. Wow, so you have your own record label.
Yes.
That is amazing. Congratulations on that. Now, can you tell us how easy was it? I mean, some people, what you have been able to accomplish within 2-3 years. A lot of people have been in this industry for quite a long time and they've not been able to do this, and you did it within a short space of time. How did you come to do that? Was it easy? Was it an easy thing for you to
like seriously, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Even it got to a time when my system crashed, you know, my major system crashed. That was 2020, you know, early 2020. You know, that was really a big you know, a stretch for me, which I battled for almost for like a year, you know.
When you say your system crashed, what is the system?
I mean, my hard disk, that is my CPU, where I have all my data, the data of my clients and both the 99 records, and you know. So when I had issue with that, it wasn't easy, you know. Although the whole thing started from, okay, let me put it this way. Within these 3 years, everything I was able to achieve, you know, it's been God. To be kind, it's been God, because it has not been easy, you know. And especially if you listen to what people say, what I outsiders are saying, and what's happening now, only you, and you don't get money, why you carry artists, why you sign artists, and all, you know, all sort of, just to get you distracted, you know. So, but I thank God, here I am, and I'm still moving, and nothing can stop me.
How easy is it to register a record label in Italy? Is it something that?
Yes, I'm like I said, I'm registered. I have my party time, you know. Here they operate different systems. So I was able to, you know. Although I can't speak the language, but
that is another thing, because exactly. So I mean, what I'm seeing is a man who God is really doing something, you know, with. God is really behind you, and because what they say, where others go and they fail, when God is with you, you go and you succeed.
yes.
You know what some people can do within 10 years, you can just be coming into the country and you just do it like that. When God is with you, you know, I always say it's very important to discover your passion. You know, when you discover your passion, because you are ordained to do that, whatever it is, because you are called to do that, once you find it, God always supports you. He said, what is it that you have? That is what I want to bless. So once you discover it, you say, God, this is it. I need you now. And He will show for you. He will show for you. I mean, you are a typical example that it's not how far.
How well.
You know, but it's how well. And it's not what you know, is who you know. And who you know means God bringing the right person, the right people to you that will help you on that journey.
And let me say something. Yes, God will bring the right people, but it will get to a stage whereby even those people, they'll be like, what happens now? Only you. They want to, that human character. They want to exhibit. They want to show it. So, but I thank God.
Yeah.
It's been God.
God has been faithful,
and we are moving.
Yeah, amen to that. Now, are you managed by anyone? Yes, I know you.
Yes, I have a manager.
Okay, so
her name is Numero. Yes.
You
She's my
mentioned
manager. She's very competent. You said?
You mentioned her name as one of the people that you signed on, and
she's also an artist too. She raps and she sings.
Oh, she's a rapper.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes, she's a rapper.
Wow.
Big time rapper.
She understands the field.
Yes. So, and she's my manager too. She understands the business, and she understand my language. Like if I do like this, she understand what I mean. So she understands me so well.
Some people, somebody might be watching right now, and one of the challenges that they're having is to get the right manager, someone to help manage their talent, So how did you find yours? How did you come to find such an amazing person? Because the evidence is everywhere that she's actually overseeing you to a great extent, and in the production, in the things that you do, So yeah. Is she also in Italy? Is she based?
Yes, she's based in Italy here. And this is what she has been doing, for a very long time, even before we met.
Wow.
So she's good. She's good at it, Because another thing is this is Europe. You understand? So and in Europe, they have different system,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
She has been into the system for long, and she understands. So I love her. I love her work.
Amazing. That is very important, because you can have all the abilities, all the talent, but you need someone to help you, push you. Someone to push you and say, do it like this, do it like that. It helps. So, having your own. What is the name of your record?
99 Records.
99 Records. Okay, amazing. So maybe audience is watching right now, and they are good. They've got talent. You've got some people under you already. Would you like to take more? Because somebody might be interested.
Well, presently no.
Okay.
Presently no, because like I said, it takes a lot of energy. Takes a lot of it. And why I try to venture into record label business is because I'm that kind of person that I love challenge. So whenever I see one, I easily recognize them. So if I see, there are some artists, that they are very good. They are very good. And if you watch them do their thing on their own, they might not actually go that, it might stress them. Let me put it that way. So, and that is why when I came across those artists under my label, I was like, okay, we need to do something together. Even though some other people came to my inbox, they chatted me like, "Yeah, show me I no good reach me. What thing they happen,
I know, I get that one too. Some people say, yeah, I know, yeah.
So And if you listen to my artists, you will love them because I do take my extra time to work on them. You know, take them through some vocal drillings and all that. You know, exercise.
And
you know.
The audience is listening now, and they're like, "Oh, take one more now."
You know, it's you.
It's not easy. Now, tell us. Now you say it's not easy. What is the challenge? In a music industry in general, what would you say is one of the most challenging thing for you?
Should I say getting to the limelight is the greatest challenge. Getting to the limelight is the greatest challenge.
Breaking through.
And what I mean, from the process of writing song, take the song to the studio, making a beat for it, the post-production, this one good, this one not good, remove this line, let me have this one, this one is bad, you know, going through all those process, you know, then get the song right, recording, going through the process of mixing and mastering, you know. After doing that, get the song mastered, well mixed and mastered. Then after doing all these things, then getting some funds to push the song, which you might actually do and not getting the results at that very time. So you understand? So it's actually it's challenging. And you release the first song, the second song, third song, you release EP, and you are not there yet. You know, it's really challenging. And we need that huge funds, you know, like they say, because they say now money. I need the, you know, I be fine, Bobo. You don't understand.
Not true.
You have to spend that money. You know, huge funds.
So it sounds like one have to be prepared to put in. Sometimes you putting in, but you know.
But not only putting it, but you put it in the right, source. You know.
Yes.
So it's not just to spend the money, no, but you have to spend it on the right source.
Amazing. That is really, really great. Wow. Amazing. So audience, maybe give him some time, and then we think of taking on another more artists. As you can see, the challenge there is not just the sing, but also be ready to invest your time, money, and not just money, but put the money in the right source, in the right place, so that it will yield for you. Now, one of the things that I want to know is, have you started to do tours? Like, you know, do tours. Have you started doing tours now?
Due to the pandemic, you know,
yeah,
we can't do tour now, but I think my first tour ever was when I came to Europe. I came with Olamide, Victor YBNL, Obina, you know.
You've actually mixed up with some great artists, you know?
Yes.
Wow. So how was the tour? Like, was it in the stage, or how was it?
Yes, the tour was so massive. It was so massive. You know, that year, that was 2018. So yes, you know, it was a total, you know, the whole show was sold out, you know, sold out.
Amazing.
So massive.
Yeah, did you enjoy it? Was it a good experience for you?
Yes,
come to a
exactly.
country, within that year, you knock it out.
And that is why we need this pandemic to be over, so we can, you know, I can't even wait to experience that life, you know, going around, performing and doing some live shows at the roadsides and all those things. I can't wait. So I want that pandemic to sharp.
So sharp, leave the road, man.
Leave the road,
pass. I mean, it will.
Like, seriously, it's affecting the entertainment.
It is. It's affecting everywhere. Everybody is just going through this hurdle at the moment. Now, what would you like to pass on to anyone, you know, they are still finding their footings in music? What advice would you give to the world? Somebody watching.
Yes, my advice to most artists out there is they should work on themselves.
Yeah, work on yourself.
Work on yourself, be focused, and there's this thing they are actually fond of doing here in Europe. Most artists, they like to get studio. They like to have a bedroom studio. So which I don't really support, because to get that perfect sound, to get that perfect recording, you need a producer to understand, because we are trained for it. We are professionals. We are trained for it. So even well-known artists, A-list artists, most of them, if you check them, they don't have studio at home. Although they have some gears, some recording gears, but most time they don't use it. They always like to go out of their comfort zone to get the result.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
And the amount of cash a producer, an engineer can invest on his own sound, an artist can. So there must always be that difference, that big difference is there. So, and they should keep focused, keep doing it, even though the result is not yet, hard, but they should keep grinding. Very, very soon, we go smile. No be person be Burna Boy who carry Grammy come out.
I'm talking about exactly now. I like that.
I want educate.
Yes, no. I was somebody was watching one of my interviews and they listened to the songs that the artists were singing. They're like, great artists that have come on the show. Like, their songs are amazing. It's just that one song. Boom. Any shout outs to anyone? Any shout out? Anybody want to holla? Want to holla anyone? Your fans?
My first shout out goes to God Almighty. I thank God because easy. Now only God.
Yeah.
And my shout out goes to people where they love me. So I really appreciate, and we won't disappoint.
Yeah.
And we will make you proud. Yes,
that's great.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate supporting us.
Yeah. Audience, he is very, very grateful for all your support. Yes, I want to say thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you.
And also shout out to my manager, because shout out to my manager. Like, seriously, she's trying, because there are some things probably I need to do them, but I don't forget. Now she go come. You need to see this appointment, or you never, So I really appreciate that.
Yeah. I think I had the privilege the other time, the opportunity to speak with her, and she, we talked, and I can see that she's very passionate in managing you, and she's able to see, your talent, so which is good. I wanted to make sure that you are going to the right interviews and not just anyhow interviews, and you understand. So picking the right places, like you said, investing in the right source. You may not be investing money now, but investing your time, your energy, everything about you, investing it in the right place, because on a package, you need to package.
On a package, yeah.
On a package. So if you don't package yourself very well, nobody will take you serious. So being able to make sure she speaks to me first, and to make sure that you're going to invest your time in the right place. So it's quite amazing that she is doing that already with you. So I want to also say thank you so much. It has been a great journey, a great experience having you come to TinaTalks show. It's amazing. Okay, I really do appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, audience, thank you so much. So far, I don't know about you, but I've learned so much. Sometimes on our journey in life, we don't know where it's taking us until God actually gets involved. And you can see that not just being an artist, but also it's very important that whatever your talent is, whatever you've come to discover about yourself, that you invest in yourself, that you actually invest. And not only that, you know, until you are ready to take criticism, until you are ready to, you know, learn to use the stones that has been thrown at you and use it to build your mansion. Like I've learned from him, even all those side talks, he was able to use them as what he called a vitamin, you know, that really makes him able go further in his career. He used every negative things, energy that is thrown at him as a driving force. So audience, I mean, there's so many things I learned today, but I'm sure that as individuals, you have learned in your own way. And I want to say thank you so much. If you have just, this is your first time, please do not forget to subscribe to TinaTalks Show. It's a platform that a lot of amazing guests come here to share their amazing story. You get to meet a lot of superstars here. And also you can find me on Facebook. You can follow me there. It's for TinaTalks Show. On YouTube is TinaTalks. You have to put S there. There's a lot of TinaTalks out there. So TinaTalks Show, Bridging the Gap. You can also find me on Instagram, TinaTalks Show. And please do not forget to like, comment. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you are thinking about TinaTalks Show. And also remember that, like I said from the beginning, TinaTalks is a platform that is designed for you. Do you have that amazing story? Or do you know someone who has been through something and their story is so captivating, so profound that the world needs to hear it in order to uplift somebody? Because when you are uplifting someone, you are literally uplifting yourself. So thank you so much, audience. Until next time. Until next time, and bye for now. Bye.
Bye.